Hi guys, kumusta? Beth Malcolm here. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and of course for those of you who are actually new to my channel, thanks so much for visiting, and I hope you're going to watch this video until the end if you're actually in need of information regarding the caregiver pathway, especially the eligibility requirements. Again, my name is Beth Malcolm, and I'm actually based in Toronto, Canada. And again, today guys, my video is actually a follow-up video regarding doon sa last video I have uploaded last January 4th. The video I talk about, it was actually a quick review regarding the eligibility requirements. Mainly I talk about if there was actually an experience required or no experience required. Again, this is a follow-up video kasi meron pa rin pong confused. Para sa mga na-confused dyan, okay, I'm gonna make it simple. I'm gonna make it simple para po sa inyong lahat. So I hope you're going to watch the video until the end para po mas maintindihan. And we're gonna talk about whether or not my experience or wala, training or wala, or kung ano pa man. Okay? So, anyways, guys, so just so you know, yung caregiver pathway way back before, which is from the live-in caregiver to in-home caregiver and to the new home care provider, which it comes with two new pilots, home support worker or home child care provider. So yun po yung two new pilots. So yung requirements pagdating po sa experience is 1 year paid experience. 1 year minimum paid experience po ang kailangan. Within the last 3 years, hindi po siya nawala. Okay, hindi po siya nagbago. Now ngayon, the same thing noon tsaka ngayon. Pag wala po akong experience, guys, okay, sa mga nagtatanong, Beth, kung wala po akong experience, pwede ko po ba magamit yung aking caregiver training? Ang sagot doon, yes. Kung wala po kayong 1 year paid work experience, then if you have, you know, properly taken the caregiver course, caregiver training back home, or kung saan man kayo, then you can definitely use that training if you want to apply to this new pathway, which is either you are actually eligible to apply to two pilots. So the home support worker, which is for elderly, and for home child care provider, for of course, para sa mga you know, working in a private household looking after children, right? So you can basically apply to these two new pathways. Now ngayon, paano pag wala po akong training, and then I don't have training and I don't have an experience? Ano na lang ang gagawin ko? There's actually another option pa rin. Now, if you're actually a registered nurse or a nurse back home, and then iba totally yung ano mo, yung pina-practice mo, basically you're not practicing as a registered nurse, you're not practicing as a nurse, right? So you can actually apply to both pilots. You can either apply for home child care provider, or you can apply to the home support worker, given na yung, you know, qualification mo, like when, you know, being as a nurse or being as a registered nurse, because you did not practice it, make sure within the last 3 years. Kasi if it's very outdated 5 years, 6 years ago, then it's gonna be hard, because you wanna make sure that fresh pa, alam mo pa yung mga basic. Ano, so kailangan mong mag-update. So kung kinakailangan mong kumuha ng mga certificates training, right? Do it so you can apply to the new pilots, either the home support worker or the home child care provider. Now, ngayon, another question, paano pag wala talaga ako nito? I don't have an experience, I don't have a caregiver training, and hindi din po ako registered nurse, and hindi din po ako nurse. So, pag wala po kayo noon, then basically, it's gonna be hard for you to apply for the caregiver pathway. Because you have to be eligible, because that is one of the factor na kailangan mong kunin for you to be able to apply to the new caregiver pathway. Remember guys, yung new caregiver pathway, it comes with PR application. Now, if you're eligible, if you're eligible to be a permanent resident or eligible ka para maging permanent resident, then you get to get 3 years open work permit. So yung immigration, bibigyan po kayo ng 3 years open work permit. Okay, so 3 years open work permit. Yun po yung ibibigay sa inyo kapag eligible kayo for PR. Ngayon, ano ba ang mga kailangan na mga eligibility requirements para mag-apply? So, very important na you need to comply all those requirements, diba? So, I'm not gonna talk other requirements because I'm actually focusing on whether or not my required experience or kung ano pa man ang kailangan. So, kung wala kayong, again guys, kung wala kayong required experience, you must have a proper training. Again, kung meron po kayong caregiver training, pwede ko yung mag-apply sa new pilots. Kung wala po kayong 6 to 12 months na caregiver training, meron kayo at least education. Kung education ninyo, registered nurse kayo or nurse kayo, pwede kayo mag-apply. Lalo na if you're actually practicing, being a registered nurse or nurse ka, nagtatrabaho ka somewhere. In a nurse, but you're not a registered nurse, pwede ka pa rin mag-apply sa both. Okay? Kasi kung ang caregiver training nga nakakapasok eligible, how much more yung, pag registered nurse ka or nurse ka. Kasi, marami kaming mga applicants na registered nurse na sila, but then they're actually taking a caregiver training sa Philippines. So, medyo, doble-doble na, right? So, you don't need to, if you're a registered nurse, you don't need to take caregiver training kasi enough na po yung experience ninyo. Kuha na lang kayo ng mga certificates, mag-update kayo, maybe basic first aid and CPR, right? Yun po yun guys. So yung requirements. So if you have any questions regarding about the eligibility factors, mainly about the work experience. So again, experience is required. A must 1 year paid experience within the last 3 years. Kung wala ka nun, okay, then within the last 3 years, you took a caregiver training. Kung wala kang caregiver training, then you must be a registered nurse or a nurse within the last 3 years para mag-apply dito sa new category, sa new pathway, sa new pilot, home child care provider or home support worker. So ngayon, if your experience, okay, so wala kayong training, hindi kayo registered nurse or hindi din kayo nurse, but you actually have an experience working with elderly. Question, Beth, my experience ngayon, I'm actually working in Israel. I'm looking after elderly people, like a couple sila. They're actually 86 years old. So 65 years old and above can apply to this home support worker. So if it's elderly, kailangan ng application ninyo dito sa Canada. You have to choose. It cannot be the home child care provider, which is it has a national occupation classification 4411. It has to be the NOC 4412, which is the home support worker. Same thing. If hindi man elderly caregiver ang experience niyo, then your experience must be with children. Mostly people who are actually in Hong Kong, they are actually you know, domestic nanny there, or a caregiver working with children. Sometimes yung mga contract nila, it comes with elderly. So kung may elderly yung contract ninyo, kasama yung mga you know, grandmother, grandfather na mga kids sa contract ninyo na aalagaan ninyo, then pwede kayo mag-apply sa both, right? So you can choose. You have the option to apply either home child care provider or home support worker provider. Diba, bongga? So yun po yun, guys. And then kung meron pa po kayong tanong and kung hindi pa siya clear, I don't know na lang kung hindi pa siya clear. Kasi wala na po akong masabi regarding this topic. So I hope nakatulong po sa inyo, and I hope na hindi kayo confused. Okay, so let's just make it simple. Training, RN, or nurse, or experience, yun po yung kailangan ninyo para mag-apply sa caregiver pathway. Okay, so gusto ko ring i-add, very important detail din to sa mga may current experience ngayon na nag-aalaga sila ng below 65 years old. They're actually not considered as, diba, as seniors. So, kung disabled sila, and then you're currently working with people above 18 years old to below 65 years old, so considered po sila, you know, people under, you're actually working with people with disabilities. So, yung experience po ninyo na ganon, pasok po siya sa home support worker, pero hindi siya sa home child care provider. So, as long as yung inaalagaan ninyo may kapansanan with disabilities, and they are actually above 18 years old to below 65 years old, then you can pretty much use that experience towards applying to the home support worker. And of course, di natin makakalimutan, I would like to make a shout out to the following friends here in YouTube who recently watched my videos and commented my videos that I recently uploaded a few days ago. Shout out to May Timbal, Magoy Bangoy Vlog, Elena Esteban, BV Vistal, Yana Leia, hello to you, Michelle Bermundo of Israel, JD H, Abu Dhabi, YouTube Superman, hello to you. And of course, Corinne's Life of Nova Scotia, hi. And she's actually doing some reviews, unboxing, fishing, which I do love fishing. She's actually from Nova Scotia. Hi Corinne, thanks for visiting my channel. And hi to Jen Lang, MSK Family of Texas. Check out their Facebook page. Check out their YouTube page, YouTube channel. They do actually, it's all about the family adventures, challenges. They do whatever they do, everyday life. So they're pretty cool, very nice family, good kids, beautiful kids. Hi to MSK Family again. And hi to Janet Magnay. I believe Janet is siguro yung taga dito na nasa Canada. Hi to Ayakath and Moon Bordo. Sabi pala niya, thank you very much for the info. And how about dun sa, I don't have here, I have 1 year or 2 years experience here in Philippines working as a caregiver, but I have undergone training of caregiver and currently taking of PSW training for about several months po, waiting for the West results that submitted last year. Pwede po ba mag-apply sa both? Yes, na-explain ko kanina, you can apply for both if you have a PSW or caregiver training, ano. And hi to Fritz Mangapis or Fritzy Mangapis. Hi to Yel Happy. Ito yung nagtanong about dun sa work experience. I hope nasagot ko yung tanong mo mas clear this time. And hi to Melay TV, Jess CA, Rich Katani, Janalyn Oliveros, Garlin Baz, and Emmeline Ichalas of Kuday. Ayan, Emmeline Ichalas Kuday. Congratulations nga pala, finally submitted her application. So, congrats to you. And hi to Miriam Langkingan, JM, Santiago, Jun Cepeda, and of course, let's talk about Anita. Anita, thank you so much for visiting my channel. Sabi niya, hello DJ Bless, nice to meet you from Corinne. This is a very inspiring video. I was a caregiver in the US, and it is hard, especially if the career happens to pass away, or if the care daw yung inaalagaan happens to pass away. Keep encouraging, because someone who needs to hear this. I'm glad to be of your family now. Bless up. Ayun, thank you. Thanks to you, Anita. And hi to Jocelyn Minyoza. Sabi niya, shout out to you pala. Your channel is very significant for us who experience difficult life in this world. I can say that you are an angel. Thank you. Lumaki yung antay ko. You're an angel to us all. The hearing your uplifting advice, you let the little light in our life spark into tremendous courage to fight the good faith in life. We love you, Miss Beth. Don't stop rescuing people. Oh, na-touch naman ako noon, Jocelyn. Thank you so much, and I hope, you're still applying here in Canada, and I wanted to know your story. And hi, shout out to my Jowa, Clark Gigante, Bell Vlogs, Guillermina Ramirez, and I think I'm gonna message you later, and Jenny Yu. Ayun guys, thank you for those of you who recently subscribed to my channel and commented on my channel, commented on the videos I have uploaded recently. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And I'm very happy. Currently right now, almost 22,000 and tayo, running for 22,000 subscribers. So happy guys. And I would like to congratulate everybody, all of you who have submitted your application this year. Finally, naka-submit na kayo, di ba? And of course, shout out to Abaniel, kay Ariane, to Jacqueline, to BB Vistal, and to Shona, and to Nanette, ayan, Heliana. Congratulations to all of you. So hopefully smooth ang applications, and of course para sa mga hindi pa nakapag-submit, so gawin na po ninyo guys yung mga kinakailangang required documents, yung mga steps para makapag-ahead po kayo, kasi alam naman po natin na may cap ang applications ng home child care provider or home support worker. So 2,750 each lang po ang kailangan. So total nun is 5,500, kasi divide po by 2. Home child care provider 2,750, home support worker 2,750. Kaya bilisan lang po ninyo. Okay, again guys, that's all for today, and thank you for watching this video till the end. And para sa mga hindi pa nakapag-subscribe, please you can actually hit that subscribe button down below, and you can also hit the notification bell, so every time there is an upload to my channel, you will get notified. Ayun, and sa lahat po ng mga my questions, you can always feel free to comment on this video, and I will be back with you with an answer right away. So thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.